Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 219. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on August 17th, 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. There we go. Stick you back on there. And then we have the 10 frames for this. Okay. Wait, what? Hang on a second. Okay, never mind. We did okay. There we go. We have 10 lined frames. All right. Those... you should be open. I guess it doesn't remember the state. In you go. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So that... yep. Population size is poor because it needs to sense flowers again. Wow. And this, as I understand, is the maximum number of like with these supers that you can put in here. Yes, you can put down bags that are full. What you can't do is that. So if I do this and I put a torch in there, I can't put this in another inventory slot, including containers. You can only put it down then, in fact. Or, you know, back in the slot. All right. Well, that was an adventure. That was quite the distraction, wasn't it? And I think what I want to do today... so I said Plaza work. I think these stairs are considered part of the Plaza. I would like to, like, fully flesh out the design and decorations for these stairs, I think. I feel like we want to get this looking good, and that's what I'm in the mood for. So let's do it. And I think it's going to be fairly straightforward. I want to change these from the ashlar slabs or blocks to smooth sandstone, just regular old sandstone. Maybe with like, yeah, maybe like the center two could still remain the ashlars. I'm not sure. Not sure exactly. That may require us to do some rejiggering as some of these caps. These caps are all actually on the polished sandstone, so maybe not. Maybe not. I think it would just contrast better with some of the stuff we have going on here. And maybe we'll bring in like some of the polished sandstone into some of these side pieces here, just for a bit of interest, or maybe, I don't know, maybe some andesite. I really don't know. I really don't know yet. We'll play with it. But I'm going to start with a few of these. See how they look. Are any of you already chiseled? No. Okay. Not like my abs. More... I don't think I need more slabs. I'll grab some of this as well. I don't think... I'll grab you two. You're already chiseled. I don't think we're going to want to do any of the polished andesite. I think we've learned a lesson about bauxite. So I think this will be good. Bauxite in the middle? No, we've tried bauxite everywhere we possibly could. It's been it's been disastrous, to say the least. It's been pretty bad. So what I want to do here... I kind of want to swap this for like one of these blocks, just to keep the pattern going. Or something? Question mark? Yeah, I don't know. I still wish I could put those here, but I can't because this is like between blocks. Alright, we're going to start with tearing out some of these stairs here. Oh, I want the chisel too. That's important. So chisel, hammer. I don't think we need the pantograph at the moment because this is just really basic chiseling. I'm going to get some of you off the bar to make room for the chisel. So let's take you up a little bit here. There we are. Okay, and I think what I want to do is down here, I do want to do something to sort of work this down into the design here. Bearing in mind that we may have to make concessions for the underside of these because these blocks are visible on the ceiling down below. Hey there, Narragrand. Before that, could I finally replace the polished sandstone around the blast with full blocks? I'll get to that. Remind me in like 30 minutes. Bauxite in the middle. Yeah, I think bauxite's going to be too bright here. We've already discovered it's too bright here. Let's be honest. It was not flattering. Whoops, nope, you stay. Come back here. Get back there. So what we'll do here is we're going to... Is it okay to just have the planters on both sides? It feels like one wrong move to the left or right and your legs will be full of dirt. Oh, you mean like as opposed to putting them up a block? Yeah, you know what we could do? Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do one of the like dual blocks where we do part sandstone polished and then part acacia slab and then slap these on top. That might be the move here. I have a planner. Okay, I guess I'll do it. Okay, full blocks around glass. I'll make this blue because it's the glass. But see, the thing is, I can't work with that open, so I'm not going to see it for a while. Alright, I'll do that, and we'll do that. There we go. Okay. So then we have these guys. And for the moment, I'm going to not be concerned with the interior here. If we need to change it, we'll change it when we come around to actually like building that part out. Yes, okay. This here, I think you're a full block. Yes, you are. Sweet. Ah, no, it's going to be different on the outside. Oh, no. Stage. So these ones we will have to modify to some extent, I think. Actually, I could do that by just replacing these here. And we'll just chisel in some of the smooth stuff here. So, oops, not you. Bit of you. And a bit of you. Like that. Can you not put a planter on a half slab? No. It'll float. If they were gravity... Well, actually, if they were gravity affected, then not only would they not, like, drop onto it... Well, they would drop onto it, but then they'd slide off. They won't stay there. Alright, so along the front here, here's where I want to get a little fancier. Doesn't need to be much fancier. We're going to do, at least along the front here, we're going to do some of these guys. And maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe right here is the right place for a little andesite. Like right in here. And I'd also like to do something. Maybe even just like, we'll chisel in some halfsies. Like half of these blocks will become the polished sandstone just up to here. Just to keep that border going. Why was Pavlov's beard so soft? Because he conditioned it. Oh no. Alright, so let's get these moving out of here. Just leave it open, I guess. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. My concern is if I swap these out for the polished, is it going to look funny that it ends here? Because I don't want to, like, over here. Let's get into what I'm doing here. So my plan initially was to do maybe this even, and like a full block there. But I was also going to do full blocks here, 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 and here. That leaves a 2-block wide sort of, quote, visible walkway. I'm not opposed to that, really. The question is, if this ends here, does it make it look like it's funky for ending there? Like, do I need to, like, do something here? I don't know. I almost feel like this should come out like one more block this way. Maybe it should. Maybe it just should. That might be the play, actually. Yeah, I could do half blocks. The other problem with half blocks is that the bevel looks funny. So I don't always like relying on them for things that look good. That block disappeared. Where'd you go, block? He's gone. Gone forever. Gone with the wind. Alright, so let's do this. Scary. We need to not do that. We'll need to do a bit of this and a bit of this. Go. I'll deal with you later. Yeah, I feel like we just need to bring this whole thing from here out by 1 block. Oh, I hear him. I hear him. I hate it. Why are you here? I hear you. It's a shiver. I hate their sounds so much. Where'd he go? He's in here. Oh my goodness, really? How are you spawning in here? It is daytime. How do you take 4 hits to kill as well? Oh, I'll get back here. Sheesh. You should just not be spawning in here, buddies. This is not the way it's supposed to work. I might like the anti-surface shiver mod too. I saw that. I saw someone saying that it didn't work. This might have been a little while ago. So, I'll check it out. Like, I guess technically, like, I need a lantern, like, under, like, in there somewhere, which I'm not super thrilled about. Like, how to get more light into the middle there is going to be a real pain in the butt. Drifter tweaks keep them from spawning on the surface, too. Okay. Like, I specifically just want them to not spawn in daylight or when it's well lit. They just shouldn't be spawning there. Because we don't get drifters spawning there, I don't think. We just the, it's just the shivers and the bowtorn. Guess I could run and grab that acacia. Do I have any up here? I don't. It's what we need for the occasion. Okay, do I have any... They're already in block form. Bike form. No. Okay. I'm just gonna bring, like, you up with me. And... saw. Bring a few of these up, too. Hang a huge chandelier in the middle of the plaza. Well, the problem with the hanging is that, realistically, that's where the boats are going to come in, so we don't want to get tangled up in their masts and their sails and stuff. So. Alright, we're going to drop off. I already had some of these. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I'm going to do the saw. Pop the acacia over here. Do animals have an oxygen meter like we do? Yeah, they can drown. Would a mod to make spawn rates configurable be a simple JSON thing or a .NET coding? I have no idea. I am not a developer. Okay, so what we're talking about doing here is probably something like this. Let's put these down first, and we'll chisel them in place here. So you and you are going to make a couple of these. We'll add you to it, and we'll add you to it. And then we can pop them back out. Okay, let's try this. Then we can put these guys on there. Make sure they're square on. Don't want no funny business. That's pretty good. I think I'd like the visual of them being lower down, personally, but, like, you're right, it did feel weird, like you'd step off and land in the pot. Yeah, I don't want to put one, like, right here. It's sort of... it'd be oversaturating then. So, yeah, I'm happy with it, I think. Okay, so if I wanted to pull this out of here, how would I want to go about doing that? think... Really? Maybe I spoke too soon. We do see drifty boys down there. Okay, whatever. Let's... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab you. Try this first. I'm actually going to put you, if I can reach it, there? I don't know about that. Actually, no, I think that's fine. I think it's fine. And then I think we can do this here. Every time. It's funny. Like, it's one of those things where, like, even veteran players forget. Like, oh right. Like, sure, I could aim it properly, or I could just do this. Yeah, I think we'll leave it like this. I don't like that too much. And I'm starving. The tiniest bit of food. Boop. And we'll munch on that. Pick you back up. Oh my goodness, would you please go into the slot that you were in? Okay, so here is where we can then... These are full blocks? Question mark? What's going on here? Yes, they're full blocks, okay. Maybe I'll just replace all these and then I'll go and collect them all. So... That'll require some doctoring down there, that's fine. We can go ahead and do that to these two. These will also need to be shortened from below. Some of those spikes are in unfortunate places. On the shivers. Or the boat torn, I mean? Yeah. Okay. And then here... we come in with some of this stuff. And these will get knocked down. So, oh, and maybe that's what we do. Rather than having like a curve, what if we just do flat? That we have sort of a secondary landing here. Yeah, let's do that. Rather than trying to be fancy and curve it, because this is a really small, awkward space. And, like, we're not going to notice that it's not curved, like, from any angle, because there's so much other curvature going on here. I think this should be fine. Let's just do that. It'll look better in the long run, I think. So these will become the half slab by the half slab these. Like that and that. That and that. And maybe, you know what? Maybe it would make more sense if up to here was acacia. We can try it in a minute. But first I want to get these other pieces in here and move this guy. I was going to say, you better not fall all the way down there. I would be mighty cross. Okay. I'm going to grab these real quick while we're here. we can plop down this acacia right here. This time I will put it in the right orientation the first time. So these all become these blocks. These all get chiseled down. Okay, in theory, tell you what, before we get too into it, let's try with more acacia here and see if it looks better. I kind of doubt it. But I want to try it first. Different color lupins for each quarter. We had discussed that. It would be a way of like knowing what side you were on of the whole place. We could try it. I mean, it probably won't make too much difference one way or the other. I'm not opposed to it. Right, the saw, which is over here. Should be enough for now. There's 13 more blocks of this. I will take you. Okay. So, acacia, how do you look? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I want the polish there. It doesn't give great contrast. But this just looks a little derpy. Like I forgot what I was doing on one side. Okay, you go there. You are the half and half block. And like that. So, it's fine. It's fine, I say. You were playing today and you came across a tapestry that looks like documentation of an experiment on a shiver. Or making a person into one. Ugh. But yeah, I think it was probably more like trying to reverse it or something, because I think some of the drifty boys like were human at some point, I want to say. Hello, spare dirt block. Let's get rid of you, you're kind of ugly. And let's go ahead and just dig all these out. Okay. So we have you, and you, then we have you. This feels much better to me already. Got a little bit of decoration going here, and yes, I think this spot here is prime real estate for something blue. Just like a wedding. Something old, something new. Bloody something new. Multi-material chisel block. What's in you, my friend? I think I know what's in you, actually. Oh. Okay. Sure. Because that makes sense. You know, I'm going to ditch this. This is a ridiculous block. Goodbye. It's a crazy block. We're going to fix that a little bit. And you are a full block. Okay, we'll just do that too. It's fine. Just so when we go to copy paste, we don't end up with like weird stuff going on with ChiselTools. We've got to go eat dinner and hope things go smoothly. Well, thank you, Lillian. Thanks for coming by. And hello, the guy from Saturn. The Rust world gave Jonas images of a world filled with mechanical wonders. Okay. I thought at one point that the rot started turning people into the drifters too, or did the rot just rot them, basically? So we got that, and that, and that. Got a few more slabs to replace there. Oh, did I just miss that one? Okay, so there's that, and then there is that. Cool. Let's go pick up whatever blocks we dropped down here. Just quite a few. Okay, I think there was... Right, there's something we want to do here. Is there? Yes, I want to... add this to that block. And we're going to do this, like so. And... Right, and the undersides of some of these need to become the ashlar. So let's grab some of these. And just to be safe, I'm going to use full blocks in case we need to do, like, any chiseling extrusions. So we'll do that under here too. Oh, no we won't. Come back. Let's do it this way. Now you, I think, are a full block. Nope, you're not a full block. You're a full block, though. What did I just do? Nothing. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Add in a bit of you, and a bit of you, and a bit of you. Oops, and there we go. That should take us back to where the wall is. Oh, maybe not. This might require some more doctoring. All right, so ooh. Tiny dilemma, but I think one that I can solve more gracefully, even. That. We'll turn this into archways. Like so. Ta-da! Instant archways. Could even do that. And let's leave it like that. Just take those corners out. Alright, so now we've got to figure out which of these is chiselable. I think these are not. Yeah, those need to have the gentler treatment. These also, okay. So pretty much all these need to have just a little bit taken off. Except for you. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add you into here, and into here. Get this going on. The rest of these get a bit of this treatment. In fact, I'm going to go get the planer for this. At least for the initial chop down. I did update this mod as part of the today's changes, which, by the way, the mod list is updated in the video. So beware. There we go. Now we can just go ahead and add this. Ooh, add these in. And we can go ahead and chisel these in. Oops. I guess I could also do some of this. What I don't know is if updating this mod caused any changes in configuration. I can't. Okay. So we'll just pop these in here. And then we'll do this. There we go. And I believe, yeah, over here we need to add some of this in here. Yeah, we'll just add these in. It's fine. So we're going to bring this back out. And then we add some slabbage in here. Like so. Did we cut that back a little? Yeah, let's cut that back a little. Just that one piece right there. Take you out too. Ta-da! There we go. Moors is heading to bed. It's 2 a.m. Well, good night, Moors. Hope to see you again later. And we have Arato Tia Tuatha again. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you back. Yeah, I think these are much nicer stairs. I think what I might do is I might do like a simple point here at some point. I want to leave that for later though. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, we can also check off the bees. Make those green. Full blocks surrounding glass. Let's do that. I realize that Liliana is no longer here, but what is that tree doing? Why is it glowing, guys? I'm scared. I'm scared. That fixes it. Okay, it fixed it. It's funny. They're all glowing. Like, as they grow, they're glowing. That is too funny. Should this be glowing too? This might have another nearby. Okay, that's glowing because of a nearby lantern. This one's glowing too. I have a feeling. Oh, he's still glowing. I guess that's also lit close enough by that lantern. This one's on fire. The Fae have come. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so next item of action is right. We're doing the full blocks here. Let's check this one. You're good. Let's also get you off the bar and swap you out so we can see what we're doing here. Ah, oh boy, we're gonna need more than 24, I think. Up, and the crazy watermelon's out of here too. Well, have a good night. Thanks for coming. Here we are. Yeah, we'll need at least a dozen more of these. On the bright side, that's more half slabs we can use somewhere else. That's very true. And we have plenty of uses for them. So I'm not sad, honestly. And I assume we still need more over here. I don't think we filled these in with the full blocks yet either. We did not. Okay, so we need a few more. Any in here? No. So we're going to need to go and chisel a few more of these out of here. Let's get, like, no. There we go. We need the finishing chisel. And let's get, like, 2 stacks. Where's my hammer? There you are. Did I bring up a sandstone thing? I think I did. I did. Here you are. Sleeps when your brain cleans itself. You don't have a dirty mind. You took 3 people on their first Resonance Archive run last night. Went to bed at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's it. Sounds exciting. Dreams keep you occupied while offline. From what I've seen, supposedly dreams also serve... Oh, I guess I'll get a few more then. There we go. Actually, I meant to get 12. Oh well. But yeah, dreams also serve to supposedly strengthen memory. Like they're sort of like an indirect result of the brain, like stressing and unstressing memory centers to try to like convert short-term memory into long-term ones. That's my vague understanding of it. You learned that mobs will spawn in the RA during a storm. Ooh. Bet that was exciting. Okay, very nice. And something to think about is we're going to want to figure out how we want to light this area up. Oops, that's my light. Actually, don't want you on my hand right now. But I would kind of like to just like put like one lantern like here. That gets a huge area. That's a huge area. So that might be kind of how we do it. I might, well, we will put some kind of post here. It may or may not be decorative. We'll see. And then at some point, it might be nice to put some lights out here. Maybe even just the tea lights. Just to give a little bit of interest. It'll require lots of fat and lots of clay forming. But you know me. I love making more work for myself. Alright, so let's see. We got that done. Temple, Plaza, Temple Tower. I'm going to focus on the Plaza today. I think the tower is going to come later. I'm not really in the mood to start this doorway just yet. I think I'd actually like to get the stairs going across here first. But I'm not in the mood to do that either today. I think I want to break from stairs. And I imagine you guys might too. So let's do... And we could do that. That wouldn't be too stressful. I know I said I wanted some blue around here. Could we maybe just line the steps with a blue edge here? And that would do it? I'm kind of feeling that might be the answer. We will want you for this. Let's do like one set of stairs here. And let's see, like one step. We'll see if we like it. You're already chiseled, I believe. Yes. Alright. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me be leaving a like or a comment in the section below. But for now, as always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.